Hi everyone, I've been meaning to record this for a while. Not because I'm sad, right Coco? I'm not sad. But because I'm ready. I've come a long way and I'm finally coming to a point where I can share my story from a place of peace and not pain. People see me now and think of music. Like the albums I've written, the songs that I sing, and even the counseling work that I do. I am proud of that. I am a songwriter. Yes, I get paid for it now. But before all this, before my first album, Vintage.At, before finding my voice, there was a time where I actually didn't know who I was. Like, when I was a teenager, I thought love was about pleasing people. I thought if I was kind and patient, then the guys would stay, right? But the truth is, some people only love you when you're easy to control. It's a big red flag. I met someone older. I'll call him Slug. I don't want to use his real name. I was 12 years old and he was 21. She wasn't born yet. It was a long distance relationship. He decided to buy surprise plane tickets for Europe when I was 15, making my parents surprised. We broke up at 17. Long story. At first I thought he cared about me, but what I didn't realize was his care came with strings. To a lot of people it looked like what he did, those plane tickets, those fancy trips, and those gifts were a luxury, but it was based on grooming. I love you too. Thank you for that. In reality, he disrupted my studies and psychologically abused me. He'd call at 11:30 p.m. at night and would get angry if I told him I couldn't answer the call because it was really late. I wanted to study, or I simply needed space, or I needed rest. Arguments that lasted for hours over as something as, when can we talk? Can I make a schedule with you? His answer was, do you think I smoke weed all day and do nothing wrong? Yeah, man! It's a Jamaican hippie, Cheech and Chong's word. My apologies for offending you. I was not in love. I was trapped, trying to keep the peace, trying not to lose him. When I finally walked away, I made a promise to myself. No relationships during university. And I kept that promise. I focused on my studies, psychology, counseling, working with people with disabilities, and I grew. I learned to make music again from scratch. I even wrote my first album. It's called Vintage.At. Even my dog, Coco, my dog Coco. Sometimes she listens when I rehearse. Well, listens. Most days she licks the cupboard instead of clapping her hands. She cannot clap her hands like this. She's a terrible audience, but she's family. Recently, I sang my original songs. Aww. Songs that first chapter of my life, Until the Day We Die, and 6 Months Ahead of You. They remind me of how far I've come, how much I've healed since those days when I didn't have a voice, when I was oppressed. Then there was someone else. The second guy that I had long term, his name was Scam. At first, he respected my faith, my art, even the fact that I'm kind of queer. But then I painted two women together in a life drawing setting. He got angry. Where am I in that? He also got angry at me over a dream. For fuck's sake, it was only a dream. Well, I was always faithful to him, never kissed other people in real life. All I wanted was just to be myself and the fact that I can love anyone regardless of their gender. He said he accepted me, but only did when I was easy to understand. And I learned something very important. Not everyone who talks about love knows how to love. So I chose myself. I chose peace over chaos, healing over pretending. And yes, I can see the beauty in both men and women, but I've also chosen to wait. Because love and intimacy, they are sacred. They are not trophies or proof. They are connection and trust. My heart is open whenever the right person comes along, and And there is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with waiting, nothing wrong with saying no, and nothing wrong with still being a virgin. I used to feel embarrassed that I hadn't had what people call a normal dating life. But everything I've kept has become part of my music, my hearing, and my story. I don't hate slug or scam anymore. Well, I don't hate them personally, but I don't carry shame for them either. They're just chapters that taught me what love is. And by the way, if you're dating a much younger girl, it's really not dating. If you've been in a relationship that made you question your worth, please hear this. You are not broken. You are not behind. Your boundaries are beautiful. You don't owe anyone your body, your time, or your silence. You are exactly what you need to be. This is me, Maria, strong, creative, patient, unashamed, still singing. And that, to me, is love. Hey, baby. Here you go. This is for you. You still got some more, baby. Baby, eat this.